Hello. So this video is about the different kinds of control signals that are generated by the control unit. So there were for each of the registers from R0 to R1 minus 1, we have R1 in, R1 out, R2 in, R2 out. So that until R1 Rn minus in to Rn minus 1 in to Rn minus 1 out. Until those registers we have that. Then we have the PC in and PC out. That's for the program counter. Then we have the MAR in. Only the MAR in will be there. MAR out won't be there because MAR is used for reading the instruction from the RAM. So while once you if you let's say you want to take the data in memory location 2000 in RAM. So we'll using the MARN, we from some register we have value 2000 in a register, let's say R2. Then we'll give this R2 out and then do MARN. So whatever the 2000 in R2 will go through the internal processor bus, will go from R2 will go through the internal processor bus and into the MAR. So once this MARN is done, MARN will have 2000. Now what we do is that we will give the read instruction. So read instruction, now this instruction is given to the memory control unit. Now getting the instruction and storing it in this MDR, MAR has 2000, getting the instruction and storing it in MDR, it is the job of the memory control unit. That is off chip. It is not present, the memory control unit is not present in the chip, it is off chip. So that'll do all the then do taking this 2000 from this MAR, getting the value from RAM, this the 2000 whatever the data is, it will take it and store it in MDR. So once the MDR we get it in MDR, we can do this MDR out, which I have not given here. There's an MDR out also there. We using this MDR out, we can take that value and store it in any of the registers using R1 in or R2 in or something. And there is also Y in and Z in, Y in, Y out, and Z in, Z out. The Y and Z are, as we all know, it is the special purpose registers that are associated with the ALU. So using Y in, we can take some value from, let's say, register R0. We can take it from using Y in, we can get it into Y, and then we can use that value to do arithmetic operations. And Z in we use to store the value. Let's say once we add A and B, whatever the value is in A and B we add, we'll store it in Z using the control signal Z in. And let's say the value which we got in Z now, we need to store it in one of these registers. Then what we do is we give the Z out, and let's say if we want to store it in R0, we'll give R0 in. So whatever the value is in Z out, it will come here and it will go into R0. So that's how we do. Those are the main control signals. And there is also the IRN. IRN is for the instruction register. So let's say once the memory fetch is done for an instruction, the value in PC it's got into MAR. Then we give the read instruction. Then we get the this instruction add R1, R2, R3. That instruction we'll get it in MDR. Then we give MDR out and IRN. So what happens is the value in MDR we'll get it in IR, instruction register. To get it in, we use the control signal IR in. And then the IR, the control unit, as we already said, it has a decoder in it. So the instruction is then decoded by the control unit. Then what we have is a select 4 and select Y. That is for the multiplexer. You see this multiplexer here, you can either select this constant 4, that is for updating the PC, or you can get this Y into this A of the ALU. For that we have the select, which either uses 0 or 1. Those are the select. We have given two names for 0 and 1. The select, that is what we gave as select 4 and select Y. That is for that multiplexer. And then we have that is how the write instruction also. We heard how we did the read instruction. That is, where is the MARN? That is how we do the read instruction. We said how we do the read instruction. In the same way, we will have, let's say we want to store the value in R0. Let's say I want to store it in the memory location 2000. Then what we do is in R1 we'll have the memory location 2000. Then we'll give R1 out. So 2000 it's in the internal processor bus. Then we do MARN. Now MAR has the value 2000. Now what we do is R0 has the value which we want to store in RAM, right? So we do R1 R0 out. Now this value in R0 is in internal processor bus. we do MDRN. So whatever the value is in internal processor bus, it is in MDR now. So the value in R0 is now in MDR. MAR as 2000, MDR as a value to be stored. Now this control unit will give the write instruction. So now, as we said earlier, the memory control unit associated with the external memory, that's the RAM, will take over, and whatever the in the memory location 2000, the value in MDR will be stored. That is how the write instruction is done, and read instruction we had already told earlier. So that's it.